From Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson's huge offer to Dogecoin and the latest updates on Elon Musk and Twitter fiasco to the latest price predictions, data, and updates, there is a lot to talk about in this video, so let's get started. So first of all, we are now seeing that there is still no significant momentum in the crypto market, and we are still seeing sideways movements among cryptos. From Bitcoin and Dogecoin to Ethereum and Cardano, crypto's prices have been range-bound for many days now, and it appears that they are struggling to find any momentum. But I'd like to mention here that we haven't seen another major sell-off from here, so there is still a probability of a new crypto rally from here. Meanwhile, former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal is saying that the crypto markets have reached their relative price low and that the industry is positioning itself for another rally. Pal claimed that there were a number of potential catalysts and new developments in the crypto space to trigger another price rally. He predicted that the upside potential for crypto was high while predicting that the market had already reached its relative price low. He noted a number of factors impacting the price of crypto, including the war between Russia and Ukraine, 8.5% inflation in the United States, and the Federal Reserve raising interest rates. Raoul Pal believes that the influence of external forces has failed to push the crypto markets to a new price low, which he called a signal the market has found its bottom. He then predicted that slow economic growth would be an upside catalyst for the crypto markets, as investors flock to what he called long-duration assets that tend to do well in environments of low growth. He said such a situation could provide a spark for the crypto markets to ignite another rally, indicating that investors feared inflation more than price volatility. And now, let's come to this major news for Doge, Cardano, and Bitcoin. So we are now seeing that Ethereum co-founder and Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson recently proposed creating a new decentralized social media platform from scratch together with Elon Musk in case the billionaire's audacious attempt to take over Twitter fails. Now we know that Tesla CEO Elon Musk made an offer to pay $41 billion to make Twitter private, claiming that the unsolicited bid was meant to protect freedom of speech. And before that, he acquired a 9.2% stake in the company, and he was even offered a seat on the Twitter board. But Musk refused this role as he wants something more. Meanwhile, in response to Musk's bid, the Twitter board seems to have adopted the poison pill, as covered by several media outlets. The company is intent on fending off the billionaire's bid to buy it in a deal that could be worth more than $40 billion. And right after this, Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson teased the crypto community after telling Elon Musk that he is ready to create a decentralized version of Twitter if he cannot buy out one of the biggest social media platforms in the world. But after the offering, Hoskinson faced a wall of criticism, including questions about the network's choice for a potential decentralized alternative to the platform. Since Hoskinson works with the Cardano blockchain, users suggested it would not be fair if the free version of Twitter would work on one blockchain only. A user asked, although it is a great idea, will it be able to be used across chains and not limited to Cardano only? He said if it is only limited to Cardano or any single chain, then he doesn't think it qualifies as true decentralization. But Hoskinson rushed to calm down the community with the concept that the decentralized version of the social network would work. According to another tweet, Hoskinson would be happy to build a cross-chain between Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Cardano for the platform. Ironically, Hoskinson did not mention the Ethereum network in his blockchain trifecta, since it is considered the major competitor of Cardano in the same category as Solana. So this is an important development as Hoskinson has offered Elon Musk to build a new social media platform that will be decentralized in nature. And most importantly, he has offered to build it on Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Cardano cross-chain. But the question is, will Musk accept this offer or not? The point is that this is a feasible option for Musk since this cross-chain will consist of 3 of the most reliable networks. And we already know that Musk is a huge fan of Doge, so this is something he would be interested in. Meanwhile, we also know that since Cardano has implemented smart contracts technology and has released some solutions on the network, it is almost possible that someone would successfully build such a complicated structure as a social media platform based purely on Cardano, Doge, and Bitcoin. So if the richest person on Earth builds a decentralized alternative to Twitter, he will most likely choose more sophisticated networks like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Cardano. Now, this was one part of the story. The other part is what Elon Musk can really do for a crypto-native Twitter and Dogecoin. Meanwhile, Twitter's board will likely reject the offer regardless of the financials and has already poison-pilled Musk to shut him out for longer. But the citizens of crypto Twitter should be cheering Musk on, not because of his claims that this is all about free speech, but because a Musk takeover would actually mean Twitter adopting the crypto tools it has touted half-heartedly. Every crypto-related feature Twitter has turned on has fizzled, either by design or due to mismanagement. Twitter rolled out crypto tipping last September, but you can still only tip in Bitcoin, and it took a talented hacker to figure out how to add Ethereum to the tip jar. Twitter added verified NFT profile pictures in January, but only for Twitter Blue subscribers, only on iPhone, and only for Ethereum NFTs listed on OpenSea. What it means is that crypto tools don't make any sense if they're approached from a maximalist attitude, limited to just the largest coin or largest NFT market. The point of crypto is openness and decentralization. Tools like sending someone crypto instantly and verifying your ownership of an NFT via blockchain could help crypto go mainstream by bringing in normies, but only if they're open to a wide range of cryptos, blockchains, and NFT sources. That's what Musk wants to do. At a TED event on Thursday, he specifically listed opening up Twitter's source code on GitHub and enabling Dogecoin for payments for Twitter Blue among his priorities. Meanwhile, crypto luminaries are on board. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried tweeted that because it would all be on-chain, it would be trivial to integrate better crypto tipping, NFT avatars, and sure, why not Dogecoin? Similarly, Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev thinks Dogecoin can become the future currency of the internet. Mark Andreessen supports Musk's buyout, and Dogecoin co-founder Billy Marcus is cheering it on. So these are some very interesting yet important developments for cryptos, especially Doge. Now, let's see how things unfold in the coming days. And with that being said, let's come to Dogecoin's current price movements. So despite this slow trending behavior in the overall market, the overall outlook for Doge is still bullish. While it is currently trading above the 14 cents level, its technical indicators are looking very positive. We can see here that Doge is currently trading above its 20 and 50-day simple moving averages as well as its 20 and 50-day exponential moving averages. Moreover, its daily RSI value is sitting around 50 points, which means that the sell-off pressure has cooled down for Doge. So these are some huge bullish indicators for Doge, and we can overlook them since they are projecting huge gains for Doge in the near future. And now, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So it was just over 10 days ago when Bitcoin failed at 47K and started its gradual descent. In a matter of days, it found itself dropping to 45K and 43K. Somewhat expectedly, Bitcoin also lost its January 2021 all-time high of 42K before the situation worsened on April 12th. At that point, Bitcoin was dumped beneath the coveted 40K for the first time in about a month. It reacted well to this decline and bounced off to around 42K, but it was rejected there. As such, it fell to 40K and has remained above that level ever since. As of now, BTC stands there again, meaning that its market cap is still way below the $800 billion mark. While this is not a positive outlook for Bitcoin, some new updates and data are still signaling a bullish breakout for it. For example, popular on-chain analyst William Clement is revealing that Bitcoin is going through a huge accumulation phase with large entities now holding hundreds of billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. William Clement is saying that despite its volatile price action, market participants are buying and holding Bitcoin at a historic rate. Exchange outflows have reached a rate that has only ever occurred 3 times before in Bitcoin's history, following March 2020, December 2020, and September 2021. Along with the massive exodus of Bitcoin from digital asset exchanges, Clement highlights that whales are also buying Bitcoin after unloading their stacks for most of the year. This week has seen an uptick in whale holdings for the first time since January, showing an increase in supply held by entities with over 1,000 Bitcoin. Looking at Clement's chart, Bitcoin whales now collectively own more than 6.95 million Bitcoin, worth over $280 billion. Clement also highlights one on-chain metric that shows the tendency of market participants to hold on to their Bitcoin troves. According to the analyst, the supply of Bitcoin that has remained untouched for at least 1 year is at a record high. As of this week, an all-time high of 63.7% of Bitcoin's supply hasn't moved in at least a year. So these are some huge bullish indicators for Bitcoin, and this is why we can now expect another rally for Bitcoin from here. And now if we come to Ethereum, we can see that after reporting sharp losses at the start of this week, Ethereum has held its support over 3K. It has shown incredible resilience in the face of major market pressure, and it now looks poised for a major bull run. We can expect the price action to steady at slightly above 3K. Once this happens, ETH will likely break above 3.2K, and eventually, it will retest its 100-day SMA of around 3.6K in the days ahead. And now coming back to Doge, we have just seen this latest offer from Charles Hoskinson. Well, if we actually see this happening, Doge is poised to explode in the future. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section below.